We are in the ascension of planet Earth. Right now, beings are being asked to go within and connect to their God self to begin their guidance, their inner tuition. Your higher self, your God self, is there to guide you. And we right now are under a huge amount of pressure because we are fixed into this realm of separation. So being in this realm of separation means we are just blocked all over the place, okay? These energetic blockages surface and show themselves to us through symptoms, through our struggles, through these cycles that we get stuck in, these negative behaviors, habits, these emotional roller coasters we are on, these triggers. Like, humanity are under so much pressure right now, but it's all due to the frequencies that are contained within them, the frequencies that have been passed down to them from their ancestors, the collective energies, and past life energies. Like, there are so many different things, because we need to understand that this is the ascension of humanity, okay? And nothing outside us is going to happen for us. To ascend, to begin this journey, we need to understand that it's all about us holding the key. And the key to our ascension is through healing, okay? Right now in the old world, the realm of separation, there is not one way, okay? This is because we are all one. To ascend, we need to learn a whole new set of instruction sets. Just jumping on to have a look at the chat. Hey, Needs. Oh, wow, I haven't seen you for ages. Yeah, so right now, humanity are feeling this tension within, okay? And it's reflected to us by the outside reality, by the external reality. So to shift what we see out there, we need to go in here, because this is the only one way to ascend. This is the only way to heal ourselves. They're saying by using that external reality as a guide. So I've just been guided to get on here. I have been under some really intense pressure this month. It has been last month, and this month has been the most absolute difficult part of this ascension since February 2019, where I began this journey. I began uncovering this journey. I've had to move through and feel, like actually go through and feel all these blockages. And this is a story about traveling interdimensionally and growing multidimensionally, unlocking all these doorways, right? And mastering myself to be able to do that, okay, by going within. So there is a way to return to source now. There is a way to travel interdimensionally. There is a way to embody Christ. And I've done it, and I'm here to show the way. Sounds freaking crazy, but I just want you to think of this word Christ consciousness. Hey, Karen. Christ consciousness, okay? This isn't some dude that's going to fly down from the clouds and save everyone. This is about you going within and connecting with Christ consciousness, which is the all one, okay? There's a path, there's a way, and I've uncovered all the truth on this path to allow me to do this, so I can teach this, so I can guide you guys, and so I can give you guys the tools that you need to connect with your God self and begin your inner tuition, okay? So if you're uncomfortable with the word God, I understand. I have never liked that word, okay? But the truth is that you are a God, okay? And we have been disempowered and we have been limited for far too long by worshiping something outside ourselves, okay? So there's so many beings right now that are fixed into these old world matrix programs, religion, spiritual, new age, okay? And they are looking at these external forces. They are worshiping these external forces in order or in hopes that that's going to be their key to ascension, but it's not. So what I have to share is the truth from the frequency, from God, source, creation, from Christ, to allow all those beings who incarnated to do a job to unlock ascension for themselves. Hey, Dee. Okay, so it's been a really hard time lately because I've had to really undergo some very, very important lessons. And this has required me pulling my energy away to really going off social media and going within this hermit phase, okay? But I always look forward to the times where I can get out and connect with you guys and share. So the reason you feel energetically blocked, no matter who you are, is because you're fixed into the old world realm of separation. There are two worlds right now in existence. We have the old world and the new world, okay? So right now, all humanity are fixed into the old world, whether they like it or not, okay? This is based on frequency. What I'm sharing is knowledge, truth. Right now, I'm getting 15D. Okay, that's what they want me to say. This is from this 15D. Okay. You have the power, and we have beings on this journey who are moving into the 12D. Okay. This is all about the 12-strand DNA activation. This is the divine blueprint, being tuned into that, receiving those instruction sets so they can move from this inorganic matrix into the organic, right? So they can release all those low frequencies that contain them in that old world matrix to move into this new earth, to be these new earth founders, to lead the way, to pave the way for others, right? This is an unfolding, and we are getting what we need when we need it, exactly at the time that's right for us. And what I'm being urged to say now is that where you are right now is perfect. Okay, we are so harsh on ourselves, and I know there's so many beings out there that label themselves star seeds, chosen ones, one of the 144, right? Healers, light workers. The fact is, there's beings that chose to come here and do a job and assist in the ascension of the planet. And right now you have been shining your light and you've been working really hard, okay? But there's some limitation. You feel blocked in some sort of way, and you're not, you know there's more to this story, but you can't actually access that. Okay, so what we need to do is I need to share with you the tools to heal, to ascend, to access that information for yourself, because humanity in the old world, in that realm of separation, are totally blocked off. There are gates, there are doorways that are locked. Okay, and your God self, if you want to call it higher self, your highest aspect self, your absolute self, like the part of you that dwells in the divine, is there, and it wants to communicate with you. It wants to unlock your mission, because right now you've been doing everything that you can in the dark. Okay, the old world is this dark system that gets its power from your light, from trickery, from deception, right? And everything that I have seen on this journey that is up against humanity, it's mind-boggling. Okay, and the fact that we are where we are is amazing, because what has happened to humanity is yeah, it's just crazy. Okay, and you have access to so much power, and I want to share that with you. and I want to connect you to yourself, your divine self, so you can begin your lessons to be God sovereign free, to become a cosmically free citizen, to be free of this inorganic matrix structure, this mind matrix, this mental prison. Okay, I want to give you the keys to the cosmos to unlock truth for yourself. Okay, this is about you going within. This is a completely new template. Yep, the same template. This is the divine blueprint, right? They're saying this is the keys to the universe, okay? And they're pointing to you, like, because you are a universe in yourself, right? To unlocking your truth from the core of creation, right? So this went really deep. I did not expect it to go deep. They're like, yep, just get on and just tell people why they're feeling energetically blocked. All humanity are energetically blocked because they're in the realm of separation. And what is separation? If you picture separation, what is that? It's blocks, right? Blockages, right? So if you think about the all one, the all encompassing all one, it's a circle, it's infinite. It's always, it's never ending, right? This is the all one. This is the new earth, the all one, right? The old earth, the realm of separation, blockages, right? Blocked at every turn, bars, they're showing me bars, right? So I'm just saying, what the hell are we doing here, right? So I want to save you time, money, energy. I want to connect you with you so you can begin your cosmic lessons to heal yourself. Because at the end of the day, all we need to do is heal ourselves. That's what we're here to do. We incarnated to do a job. No matter what label you go under, you were born into this world and you felt like you didn't fit in. You thought different. You've experienced life very different to many other people out there. While everyone seems that they have their shit together, you have always felt that, you know, it's been very hard to pin things down in relation to, I'm just getting work, right? Like, you're kind of like a free spirit, a nomad. And, you know, this core, the fact that you have been born here and you've been transmuting crap since the day that you've incarnated, right? It's been a very difficult journey, right? Where you just do the very best that you can do. And the key for you right now is to know, oh, hey, Ashley. Oh, hey, Ange. Hey, guys. Is to be in the now moment, right? There's so much stuff out there about being in the now, being present, right? It's no joke, guys, okay? Because that is the moment you are anchoring, right? Where you are most balanced, okay? And using this hand position, okay, where you're unifying and bringing both those centers, that positive and negative, that masculine, that feminine, into one, okay? Just being in the now and knowing that everything is happening for a reason, okay? And good or bad, it is all being orchestrated by the one source. And we can have more control by releasing the low frequencies that cause all the negative shit, right? The negative stuff happens so we can heal for it, okay? So we can raise frequency and ascend, okay? That's why humanity have been duped, and they haven't been taught this because it hasn't been the will of source, right? It's in many, there's stuff everywhere, right? There's truth everywhere, but this is the one true truth from source, from you, to give you control, so you don't feel so alone and disconnected and blocked anymore, okay? Because we have been in separation, we have been so lonely, We've felt so alone for so long, and now it's really great. We're being given a gift, right? And this gift is connection. Okay, so those beings that have suffered all their lives, right, giving them, they're just saying the keys to the universe. And again, the universe, they're pointing to your core, right? The keys to your, keys, the key to life. They're just, really, Mm. Okay. So this morning I had no idea I was going to get on here and do a live at all. At all. I'm quite surprised. Okay. So this is the call out, and I'm going to do many of these call outs because I'm here as a messenger for the divine, for source, to find those beings that incarnated to do a job, all right, and give them the tools to be able to move in to the new earth, all right, to begin this journey of ascension, because this isn't about any old world ascension way. Okay, there's many outdated ascension practices, teachings out there right now, okay, and the reason I'm saying that is, number one, because source is saying that, but there are keys in those, right? I'm not dissing them, discounting them. That's it, because this realm is in separation. We are in separation. Like I said before, there is no wrong and no right. We use everything in the external to navigate for our ascension, right? We use the positive, the negative to navigate. We use our feelings, our thoughts, our emotions to navigate, right? To ascend. All these things are very important. The key is that you are the key to all this, okay? So this is the new way ascension, because we are plugged in to the core of creation, okay? And we have the protection of the divine. And the reason we have the protection of the divine is because we and I have been receiving the source code since February 2019. A massive list, massive. Like, it takes me days and days and days to update this source code when I get new information, new symbols, right? It has been a very difficult job, right? And source says there is an infinite amount of imbalances that block humanity. And the only way to move into this new earth, to move with the all one, is being plugged into it, right? And having the ability to protect one's energy from this infinite amount of imbalances that block, that contain, that limit, that bombard, that interfere, right? That cause resistance within. So I've worked very, very hard. It has been very, 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 very difficult since the beginning of this journey in February 2019. I've had to navigate through the darkness to receive the source code, to be able to input it so I can protect myself from it and move up and move forward and onto the next thing, right? And it's been a very long, hard road, but the foundations now have been built. I've done all that I can do in relation to that, and now I'm sharing that with you guys. So beings that connect to me through my members portal get access and get to heal on all the things that I can heal on, right? They get to release all those low frequencies on autopilot, right? and they get to prepare themselves to receive this 12-strand DNA. They're saying this, they're showing me like an imprint. So the template to creation, okay? So the beings that join through the membership portal, they get to raise frequency, they get to heal on autopilot 24/7, okay? Things that used to take them a long time to release will be released instantly. Okay, so now that they want me to go like backtrack to before I had these tools, okay? Okay, so one of the things that I practiced was emotion code and body code. I was a certified body code, emotion code practitioner. Prior to that, I had gone through and done all my Reiki levels. So I was a Reiki level, master teacher. And so one of the things that was a problem with certain old ways that I had learned, to release certain things, there was many underlying causes that needed to be first released before I could get down to that deeper issue, okay? So say there was some energetic weapon that some entity had placed on me. And guys, we have an infinite amount of these. So you know, so releasing what, anyway, so just say there was one weapon that I needed to get rid of, right? This is the old-fashioned way that I used to do it. The old, anyway, so I would have to release all these other imbalances. I would have to find them, identify them, release them energetically. And then when I'd done all that, then I could get down there and I could release that weapon, right? So I'd be up all night sometimes just healing because I just didn't want to stop. Like, and as I'd release, more things would just surface, right? And that's the way it works. So this is why going to a healer and getting some emotions released or some imbalances and getting this work and that work done, like, you are, number one, you are a powerful, powerful healer, and you can do more for yourself than anyone else can, right? And the new way is so much easier. So much freaking easier, right? Because all these things, most of these things are released on autopilot, right? So anyway, I'd spend all night healing, releasing, and I ended up going into this, I got really sick because I couldn't keep up. And it was like the more I released, the more things just kept surfacing. So it was like I was having to pretty much, and then I was having sickies from work. This is back when I was a physio assistant. I was having all these sickies from work because I had to just stay home and heal because like these things that were surfacing, they were causing symptom, right? So your energetic blockages, they show themselves to you through symptoms, right? Or through these emotions and stuff like that. And through illness, they're saying, through illness, right? Through dis-ease, right? You feel it, right? And sometimes we feel these things and we don't know why we're feeling these things. So anyway, I suffered so much and I was in a downward healing spiral. And that's when I learned to do a few key things, this is when this door opened to me and my mission was revealed, okay? And between now and February 2019, I just had to be in the now moment, right? And I had to take what I was given, right? And I had to build this program to share with you, or to share for those people that are going to invest in themselves, right? And begin the healing, begin learning to heal the new way, right? Because like I said, you were born to be a healer. Every human on this planet can do this, right? And it's not as difficult as one may think. In the old world, there's a lot of different healing things out there. There's a lot of confusion. There's a lot of old, outdated ways. But right now, we are in the frequency where things are way more easier, right? And when beings connect, right, This is like a system, a quantum computer that I'm connecting you with, right? For those beings that join the membership, you're connected, right? And they're just saying strength and resilience, because you are connecting with other beings who are operating this new way. Okay. They're saying quantum jumping, right? And it's just beautiful, because this new way, that they're showing me Netflix, right? They're showing me Netflix. They're showing me like these subscription services, right? That people pay for on a monthly basis, and they get something out of it, right? This is a subscription for your health, to raise frequency, to prepare, to receive, to open yourself, to anchor light. I'm just saying God source. So we have, okay, so they're saying you spirit, okay? So instead of God self, spirit, okay? So we are locked into this world, and where we reside depends on the frequency that we're at. So if we can plug into something that's going to raise our frequency 24/7 and empower us and connect us with our own truth, with our spirit self, right? Okay, so that I'm just, okay. I'm just seeing 0 point. That's what they're showing me. They're just showing me the God seed, 0 point. It's all like the same thing. Monad. That's us, right? They're saying cell, like a cell, like an embryo. Like, I'm just seeing this, like, I'm just wondering what and I'm seeing the word embryo. Like, that's what the word I'm seeing, embryo. I'm going to have to write that down, actually, not right now. But because, and then they're bringing up the word embody, right? This is about growth. This is about evolution, right? And there are so many scammers out there in the old world. There are so many beings who just operate from ego. They speak because they've read it in a book. And the deception out there is ridiculous. So I understand why people are skeptical, right? But the one thing that needs to be done is taking that leap of faith and trusting, right? Because this is all about trust. This is about truth, okay? Everything I'm accessing, they're saying because it's happened, right? It's a potential. Because I've done it. They're saying something about potential, like, because, and they're saying like, it's like basically because I've done it, so can you, right? So I'm here to share that. So what we need to do is we need to connect, right? And the people that we connect with, it can either help us or hinder us, right? So right now we have a lot of beings, and I bet that if you're on this journey, right, if you incarnated to do a job, right, and you know that you're one of the, you're a starseed, you're a light worker, you're a healer, and you're here to help transform the world, right? You know you're a chosen one, so you chose to come here, right? Like, all right, give me a second. I just totally lost that. I stopped myself then. So this last few years, right, you guys have been doing some really deep inner work, no matter what it is, okay? You guys have been doing, you know, everything you've been guided to do. And everything that you've been guided to do is exactly what you have been meant to do, right? And for that, and for our ascension and those things that we've been undergoing the last few years has required us to cut our energy off from certain people, right? Certain groups. Because who we connect to, who we hang out with, who we talk to on social media, you know, those beings that we have those attachments to, you know, old friends, family, all that sort of thing. Like we're literally connected to them, right? And in those connections, they can be positive or negative, right? So in the last few years, many of us have been drawn to cut people off and to cut people out of our lives, right? To heal those wounds, right? To be able to get back to and become more of who we are, right? So this, they're saying, like, right now I'm offering an olive branch. I'm seeing an olive branch. And I'm seeing that dove, you know, that story with Noah where he lets the bird go and then the bird comes back. Like, is that an olive branch or leaf or something? Because that's what they're bringing, that's what they want me to bring up, right? Because this is how the divine works. It speaks in symbolism, right? It shows me these, it works through symbolism, right? Symbols, right? Images, right? Images, imagination, right? That's we are mind, right? Anyway, so basically what they're saying is I'm offering, the divine is offering you right now the opportunity to connect to something you have never experienced in your life, right? And you can choose to stay in the old world, the realm of separation, and just keep doing what you're doing, right? But if you want to begin the journey into the divine, right, to access a deeper truth than you could ever imagine, right? I'm just saying true. And they're bringing that trust in again, right? They're bringing that trust in again. So we need to connect our energy. It's about connecting to things that benefit us, right? And this is the choice. This is the path, right? This is the that symbol, that why, right? It's like you have always had a choice, right? But the choices in the old world that, and this old world that you're tied to, these choices are rooted in deception, okay? And again, that Yeshua, that why, right? That why, the letter Y is all about a path you may take, a path to take, right? That is why this Yeshua, that's part of his name and the symbolism into his name. You know, it's all about that free will and making a choice. You know, we always have a choice, you know, and it depends, positive, negative, I don't know. A lot of choices people make is because of fear. A lot of choices that people make is due to the deception and the programming that they're under. You know, and right now is a time where I'm just saying the word true again. I'm seeing true power. and knowledge, just knowledge of self, right? Now is the time where you get to choose whether you just keep doing as you have always done, or take a leap of faith and experience something so different, right? So, and they're just, we are builders, right? We are builders in this. If you chose to come here and do a job, right? If you call yourself a star seed, a light worker, a shadow worker, whatever you label yourself as, you know, you have come to play a role in the ascension of the planet. But right now they're just saying you're doing it at a very limited capacity, right? The truth of what you can do is so much more plugged into this frequency, because you will be able to release those imbalances, release that separation. I'm just seeing breaking free of a prison, right? The inorganic matrix, right? Yeah, so this is all about freeing your mind and me sharing the truth from Christ, source creation. So you know the truth, right? And once you know the truth, you get to take and make a choice, right? And not everyone is going to make this choice straight away, right? Because this is completely new. This is completely different. And most of what I share is it conflicts with all the old world programming, right? It conflicts with everything in this reality right now, because most of the things in this reality is heavily laced in deception, okay? But all I can do is share the truth and hope that you're willing to take the leap of faith so you can unlock truth for yourself. Unlock this knowledge that I'm accessing for yourself, okay? And begin building with us to strengthen this new earth, right? Um, uh, so balancing our masculine and our feminine energies, right? I don't know, every time like they want me to like talk about the masculine and the feminine, they always make one of the eyes muck up, and I don't know why they do that. I guess I may be key for, you know, I, or the I, the individual, the incarnate, don't know. But that has been the case before. But anyway, so this is all about us balancing our masculine, our feminine, tuning into truth through our core, right? And not just, oh, Nadine said it, so, you know, it's truth. Like not taking someone else's word for it, right? Because right now we've been conditioned to think that that person out there knows more than we know, right? But guys, the truth is in here and you can access it, right? They want me to say this is all about becoming a god, right? Again, that's very triggering. But our God self is what's connected to that source. Like that's just the way, the God source. It's like we are each an individual, an incarnate. We're incarnate here, right? We each have a God self, and that's what connects to the source. That's the individual aspect of the source, right? The beam of light. If you just think the source is like the sun, the beam, right, that comes off that sun, the eye, right? That's, you know, they're saying point A to B, right? So we're down here in this old world, and we need to connect to that point A up there, the absolute, right? We are a being, B, right? Point B to A, right? To our fully ascended self, right? The arc, right? Where we are whole. They're showing me a halo, like they're saying halo and then holos and whole, right? Where we're whole. And this has been a very difficult journey to get where I am and share this truth, because I sound like a stark raving lunatic, don't I? Like a lot of the things I say, it's just like, yeah, Nadine, okay. Where the hell do you get this shit from? Well, I get it straight from the source, because I've walked this path of ascension, and I'm here to find those beings that incarnated to do the same thing, right? But this is an unfolding, right? And this is just like a flower takes time to bloom, so do we, right? And there's so many beings right now who have had their activation, they've had their awakening, right? And they see that there is more to this world than what we can, see physically, right? They felt quite hopeless because of the darkness out in the reality. Feel very out of control and unable to fix it, right? We're all fixers, right? We've all come here and to fix something, and we've done that in our whole lifetime. Our relationship, we've got in these toxic relationships, and we put up with so much shit, and we're like, oh no, there must be something I can do to fix this, right? Oh, I can help them, I can help them, right? We're fixers, right? And the reason we're like that is because we are these architect type frequent being. They're just saying architects, right? We are architects, right? Here to build, change, and transform. The only way that we can do that is by going within and accessing our creative force. And the only way we can go within and access our creative force is by healing the new way, right? Plugged into the all one frequency, okay? And this isn't about old ways where you just repeat affirmations and state that it is the way that it is, because that's not going to work, okay? That is extremely limiting. With the new way, right, you can use that to really change and transform. But in the old realm of separation, like, yeah, it's because I've seen what humanity are up against, all right? And it's a lot, okay? It's a lot. Yeah, I'm just seeing go within. So basically, I'm here to teach you how to go within, right? How to save time, money, and reclaim your energy, your light, right? Because in the realm of separation, there's so many programs, curses, cursed objects, cursed sayings, there's spell work, there's dark magic, there's this, there's that. There's so much stuff put in place that you will never break free, okay? And again, I'm just sharing this because this is what the source intends, right? It wants you to know that this is the new way, right? This is the new program, to be one, to be whole, to return to source, to access your creator force and begin the transformation of this planet, right? To be connected into this network, this crystalline grid. So we can use our minds, our hearts, use our bodies as a tool to ascend, and at the same time transform this planet. Okay. The new way is incredibly easy. And right now I'm feeling drawn to go live in my membership. So I will be going live after this in my Patreon. So if you want to check out what I'm going to say in that group, because it's very difficult. I can't teach people how to do things the new way if they don't have access to the frequency. So my membership is giving you access to the frequency. It's literally plugging you in. Okay. Again, this is all about, they're saying quantum mechanics, but they're saying, no, let's take it up a step. Okay. This is creational mechanics, right? This is the cosmic, I'm just saying cosmic. They're saying cosplay. It's like cosmic play. They're saying, that's what they're saying, cosmic play. Like they're showing me a play button. Because this is all about getting to know who we are as a cosmic being, a multidimensional being, right? This is getting the source incarnate, right? God's incarnate on this planet to transform the world, right? No old way is going to be able to do this, okay? It has brought us to this point, right? And between now and March, the end of March, I'm still like figuring things out, right? I'm actually scared about tomorrow because at the beginning of the month, it's very difficult because all these new lessons are unlocked and I have to freaking heal and fine tune and code things, and it's just like nuts. So I'm like, oh my God, what's February going to be like? Okay, Amanda. So the new way, it's just basically energy healing, right? So you don't need to know anything about energy healing to be able to connect to this and heal. Okay, all you need to do is use your symptoms, write your symptoms down on your record, right? And those symptoms will start to clear. Okay, and they actually go online to the network, our collective network. So they're healing, right? So that symptom is healing on others too. So things that each person that is in that collective, when they are recording and inputting the symptoms, the things in the external that they wish to heal, the messages that they're receiving from their God self, they actually go online and we're all healing on those. So healing on autopilot. So the more people that join this collective, the more people that begin healing and recording things, right? They're saying scribe of God. So this is a healing record. And these are messages from your God self in order to ascend, right? So yeah, it's big, it sounds crazy, but basically at the end of the day, it's energy healing, right? It's a portal so you can heal yourself energetically, release those blockages that are keeping you struggling, keeping you in symptom, keeping you like these triggers that that come up, because right now the human body is extremely energetically blocked. It's in separation, okay, which means just picture like all these, like this is the way they show me. It's just pixelated, blocked. There's no flow, right, of this energy, right? Because it's just blocked at every turn, right? That's what they give me. It's like blocked at every turn. So people are suffering extreme dis-ease, right? And so many issues, right? Reproductive issues, autoimmune issues, respiratory issues, gut issues, issue, symptom, right? So these symptoms though are there to set you free. So what we need to do is get you into the portal where you can start to record the symptoms that you're struggling to have these blockages removed, right? So it's very easy. So all you need to do is just freaking record your symptoms. So physical symptoms is the first level, is the number one way, right? So now we don't have to go and pay a healer, right? Because this is the most powerful healing on the planet, in the cosmos, right? Because this is coming from the core of creation, from 0 point, from source, right? So the plan is from source is to get beings on this planet to plug into this portal so they can begin to release these energetic blockages, so they can bring in and anchor this source light, right? And the way that we bring in and anchor this source light is by healing ourselves so we can hold more, right? Hold more to ascend, right? And I'm just seeing like these light beings. So this is how source gains. I'm just seeing God, like I'm seeing a light being, right? So what source is saying is basically right now we have all these beings in the soil, right? So he's showing me a garden, right? Again, my eye. And this is all about the feminine, right? This is all about the feminine. Oh, I need to get off soon. It's been a long time because I need to go talk to my members. So what I'm shown is a garden, right? And again, very symbolic. So the new way is like, so what source is showing me is like a garden, right? So we have all these humans on this planet buried like a seed, right? So this is the water. So you start to grow, and yeah, it's exactly. And I'm seeing roses like grow. This is how source. I'm getting. This is how we have to do what we have to do, because this is how source gains more control on this planet. And those beings who are pure of heart, pure of mind, it's just basically the people who are meant to come, who are meant to come here, have came here. Now they're getting the call out. They're getting this opportunity to plug in, to begin their growth. To begin their growth, right? To step into their truth, step into their God self, to grow. They're showing me this tree, the tree of life, right? They're showing me an apple tree now, to grow into a tree, and that fruit of life, the apple, like to grow spiritually, right? To actually, we are spirit having a human experience, but right now we're trapped, right? So we need to be able to heal, to be able, so that the spirit in which we are, this is just all about growing strength, right? Us growing strength. And I'm getting off right now because I'm told to get off and go over to my Patreon. So if you're a member, I'll see you there in a minute. I just got to set it all up because I did not intend this today. Amanda, like these illnesses that we have is just showing us all the healing that we need to do, right? And there is no one outside of ourselves, like paying a healer and stuff like that. It's just limiting, right? Because now we have the portal, because your God self, your higher self, whatever the hell you want to call it, your absolute self is there to guide you, right? So we need to get healed. We need to heal all of our symptoms so we can bring in more light, right? So we can grow, right? So we can nourish ourselves with that divine frequency. That's what this time is all about, right? I'm a portal for this, and but you have so much magic ahead, so many lessons. I'm here to guide you, but we have I'm just saying the word absolute self there, ready, holding out its hand, ready to teach you, right? And it will guide you. This is all about growing and strengthening our intuition, our inner tuition, right? That's what our absolute self, our God self, whatever the hell you want. I still got to nail down it. I still don't know what they want me to say because there's so many different things that are the one thing, right? Because in this realm of separation, right, there's just so many labels, right? And I think maybe that's why they make me do this, because there's so many different labels talking about that one thing, right? So let's just say higher self, right? But then I'm like, higher self is kind of limiting because how high, right? Yeah, higher self could be higher self, you know, the higher self could mean your fifth dimensional self, right? But like there's many dimensions, many dimensions, right? So this is the all, right? The part of you that just is the infinite, right? In that infinite. No worries, beautiful girl. So anyone that is watching this that just wants to heal, I know that I go really freaking deep, but basically if you just want to heal your symptoms, come and join us. It's $22 a month and you will have so much healing just being 1 minute in that group, right? Because we need to protect ourselves. So it's all about protection, right? Divine protection. So they're just showing me stepping into this whole new world. It's like a bubble, right? And how high you go depends on you by the healing, the input that you record, right? Because right now, if you were to, like in the old world, years and years and years ago, right, you know, in those 3D conversations, you know, I remember being at work, right, like years ago, and, you know, oh, I've got this pain in my, you know, hip, you know, and it's just like, oh, my sciatica, you know, like, and I just complain sometimes, you know, like, you know, where people just have their, oh, you know, I've got this and I've got that, and oh, I was sick last week and I had this and this, and that's all you need to do, like just input that stuff, write that shit down. Don't waste your energy like blurting to other people. It's like just input it, right? Because that can be healed on right now just by writing it down. But we teach you how to do that in the membership. It's easy, right? And you get to be this powerful healer, right? And you get to begin to do this energy healing thing, right? Whether you've had experience or not. People that are in energy healing practices right now, it will strengthen what you do to no end, right? Because you have a huge role here, not just the energy healing practice modalities that you share or the techniques that you bring to others. Like there is so much more that you can offer because you came here as a new earth transformer. So we need to get you to tap into that, right? Out of that realm of separation, right? In this frequency of the all one, to see your true mission, right? Again, I'm going to finish it on this, right? Going to finish it on this, yeah. This whole journey, I've been searching for who I really am, right? Who am I? Who am I? And every month as I level up, it changes and it shifts. And how I serve, I get more deeper insight into that. And it's just like, whoa, right? Since February 2019, everything I've done, it's just grown and grown and grown and grown and grown. It's been a journey, right? I was given an overview a long time ago what I was here to do, but I didn't believe it at all. I was like, whatever, right? Whatever. But now I know why I'm here and how I'm going to serve. I'm still learning. But basically what I want you to do is connect with us so we can learn together and grow together and anchor more force on this planet so we can start to rebuild, right? But that rebuilding starts with us undergoing this rehabilitation of our body, our vessel, to be able to release and clear and those blockages, right? So we can rewrite and rewire. So source can rewire our systems. To step into that divine infinite being. But knowing it, right? Not just saying, oh yeah, we're a divine infinite being because we read it in a book. No, like walking in those shoes, right? Letting that unfold before us. So guys, we have a long way to go collectively, but I hope you take this olive branch. I want to Google that, olive branch. Opportunity. I don't know what they're doing there. And join us and begin healing and learn how to, this new way of energy healing for ascension. So you can begin your inner tuition with your absolute self. To return to source. Okay. Mwah. Love yous. Bye.